Hi, this is Mind Radius Delusions talking to you again. I'm here again to talk to you about NLP and how NLP can bring wonders in your life. As a master practitioner, psychotherapist, neuropsychologist, and a counselor, also I have been an educationist for 28 years. I have collected a whole lot of techniques from life, and also through certificates I have collected and degrees. What I have learned is that not one technology can do justice with learning human psyche. So, but still, I would try to teach you certain basics of NLP, basic techniques of NLP, which would help you understand human behavior better. So today, I'm going to teach you 3 hacks, the 3 techniques to become more persuasive and influential. It is very, very important trait nowadays because understanding human behavior has gone very complex. So when you are in such a huge crowd, how do you get to understand pinpointedly that that this person is of this behavior, or he might like this, he might like this. So hi again, this is Mind Radius talking to you. Today I will be presenting this video for all who wish to know, who are into understanding human behavior. That means they have to do something with the humans. That is doctors, psychologists, trainers, life coaches, and the wannabe coaches, or the interns who have taken up medical sciences. If you're in marketing, if you're in sales, then it is very important for you to get into the details of human behavior, understand the minutest of the actions somebody takes, and get to understand. Say, you remember when we were children, so we learned riding cycle, eating up, speaking up, picking friendship with somebody, or fighting with somebody, or agreeing or disagreeing subconsciously. Okay, we saw somebody talking, somebody behaving in a particular way, and then we picked up those points, and then we went on from there. So there is an unconscious behavior going on every second, and you need to get hold of it. Once you get hold of it, you will get to understand that how you can establish a rapport. Not the rapport which we talk in English. Rapport means building good relationship. It is just to understand the minutest of the human behavior, be in that time, be on a good go, or sharing the same frequency the opposite person, the person standing opposite to you, is expecting you to be. You become the person for a while, like the person is whom you are talking to. It is very important, because if you are heading to make a sale or make a marketing, it is very important for you to understand that what exactly this person is looking for. Okay, what brand, what service, what a product, what way. So let me teach you a few hacks. So I have noted down the points for you. So what happens is we unconsciously pick up a certain behavior. Now it is very, very important that what kind of behavior have you picked up. If you're, for an example, you have a first presentation, and you go on with this presentation with in a state of fear. Okay, what will happen, whether it will be successful or not. Oh God, there will be so many people, I may fret, or I may just swoon. Oh my God, it will happen. So it is the fear of acceptance, whether you will be accepted or not. If you are in a better state, I will make a breakthrough. I will surely get selected. I'm an excellent person, and they would definitely, I'll prove myself to be an investment to the company. Now I'm going to take an interview for. Right. So this is the positive state. What is the negative state? No, no, it's impossible. That there are so many people sitting for an interview. I may really not get selected. So there are two states. Well, there is a state of positiveness and there is a state of negativity. So if you have negative behavior, of course, from that state you cannot build a good rapport with a person, because you will send out the frequency of negative behavior to the person. The negative person or the opposite person will pick that, and then he's not going to be in a good rapport building with you. Okay, so always be in a positive. This is the first hack. Be in a positive state. We say अच्छे रहो, positive रहो, but not being positive only won't serve the purpose. You ought to be in excellent state of mind, which I'll teach you through the NLP techniques, that how can you immediately anchor your mind, anchor your brain, anchor your neurology when you're going to take an interview, making a presentation, or making a sale presentation or marketing presentation, whatever you are selling, your car, a premium car, or a service, whatever. Okay. So this video, this kind of this NLP training is good for all those people who are who need to have an understanding of human behavior. Now, number 2, we can get into an accelerated state, as I told you. What is an accelerated state? It's accelerator, we push, and then the speed of a vehicle goes on. Similarly, when you are in accelerated state, you move to the path of unanimity with a person standing opposite to you. Unanimity with his behavior. Okay, so this accelerated behavior can come with many techniques. Breathing. You breathe the way the person is breathing. You talk the way the person is talking. You speak the way the person is speaking. You express the way the person is expressing. You will ask me how. I'll teach you in subsequent videos about each and every technique. There are more than 350 and more coming up techniques which NLP with Richard Bandler, John Grinder have evolved, and it is evolving more and more. People are doing experiment too with it. Now, accelerated, as I also said, that it can be, the accelerated state can be obtained with mirroring, with as I said, breathing in the same speed, all that in subsequent videos. So you must have seen, when you talk very fast, if you talk very fast and the opposite person is talking very slow, then you will feel the person opposite to you is almost not listening to you, not interested much in your talk. So you need to slow down, see that what intensity he is moving, or what intensity he speaks with, for the cadence of his speech, high and low, and intonation, tone, and everything. Now, one way, so you become that person for time being, and then you win the presentation. Now, you know what? Here I would tell you some part of my story. You saw that I looked up. That means I'm trying to connect with my heart, the images which I have. So I'm a kinesthetic person. I'll tell you later that who is a kinesthetic person. So like years back, when I completed my PhD, and that PhD was in NLP, and NLP being a science and also evolving from many sciences, I just got interested into knowing behavior more and more, and but being a science student, I've done BSc, and then later MA, MPhil, and then MBA in marketing, and then this NLP. So since I were left brain human being, the one who works with logic, that means conscious brain, I just couldn't accept what NLP was trying to show me or teach me. At the same time, I got in contact with one spiritual scientist who taught me, who himself was a doctor, medicinal doctor, and he taught me neuroscience with with an interaction of spirituality. So like how spirituality interfaces with medicine, that really got me confused. Like whether should I follow NLP only, or the spirituality, or the way the brain yoga teaches, or subconscious transformational techniques teach, or there was a lot of confusion, and this confusion was sorted out. It took me 8 years, believe me. So if one science you learn and then it generalizes, then you get very, very confused, and there should be a confusion. If there is a confusion, then only you will start searching, and after you search, and then you will reach to the conclusion. So that was a search. So knowing unknowingly, unconsciously, I didn't know that time, mirroring my mentors, right? One was a spiritual mentor, another was a mentor in NLP, right? So I started mirroring the way they spoke, the way they analyzed neuroscience, the way they analyzed our behavior. So the way I learned about brain yoga, I learned about emotional intelligence. So the more I got inquisitive, the deeper I got into the human behavior, many aspects of it. There are psychological aspects, there are medicinal aspects, there are emotional aspects, there is communication aspects, there is a psychotherapy aspect, hypnotherapy aspect. So all these, what names I have taken, I have done courses, and then this is how I got to understand human behavior with so many perspectives, right? And ultimately, you reach to the same conclusion, whether you use NLP or subconscious brain techniques, therapy, or like hypnotherapy or psychotherapy. Ways of analyzing may be different, but actually, more or less, the readings are same. So the point I was wanting to make here is that I mirrored, and I became like my master, my mentors, and one day I got to know that I am mirroring them. So this is also called unconscious assimilation. There is a technique in NLP which you can make a person like you, and even you can become a person like him or her. So this is mirroring is a very, very important technique that teaches you to understand the behavior well. And when you why this is so important, because when you are on the same wavelength, you try to understand better. Don't you think so? Right? You attract the people who are like you, and you don't attract the people who are not like to you. Similarly, people are attracted to you if you are like them, and they're not attracted to you if you are not like them. This is the human nature. So, but still, you can make people attracted to you, not physically, but also mentally. And when they get into that transformational kind of a stance for some time, you can get the work done, make sales, make presentation, communicate, make your point, win the interview, win the negotiation, and that's it. So now there is unconscious assimilation is great for rapport building. Now next point, what hack I have written is for you, which is very important. Please listen carefully. Most of us are professionals. We are doctors, physiotherapists, sports person, actors, dramatists, musicians, psychologists, coaches, trainers, right? We talk to people what is professionally needed. Okay, what's happening, how is market driven. I'm in stock market, so I'll just talk to the person about the stock market. If I'm a doctor, or I'm a dentist, or I'm a gynecologist, or I'm an say I'm a neuroscientist, I'll talk about the new researches, what is happening, new research paper which has appeared, or any new course which is coming up, or which is being launched, or any new conference. But I'll advise you, if you are a profession, make it a point that you start assimilating unconsciously, you start talking to people on the topics which may not relate professionally. I mean, other than profession, you talk about the movies you watch, about the people you like, about the books you read, about the, maybe your how do you keep yourself healthy, and you believe in Ayurveda or homeopathy or whatever, right? So what are you thinking to spend your next vacation, and all that blah blah blah. Mind you, when you talk certain things, you kind of expand the layers of your relationships, which might not be possible professionally. You try to sit with a very senior doctor, and it kind of feels, she or he feels kind of, oh wow, you just a junior doctor, you have not even started practicing, how dare you sitting near me. But he might give you chances of apprenticeship, or maybe just give you a chance to learn indirectly if you strike a good chord with the doctor, not by talking on what's happening in the medicinal science, but by talking generally human emotions, behavior, children, what flavor ice cream he likes or she likes, or where they are heading to this summer or this winters. That is the way. And it will be very nice for you who are juniors, whether in any profession. It's a great idea to learn what they have learned 20 years back. You are just 1 year, 2 years into a job, and some person is a job or a business, and somebody has already earned the seniority by working, say, almost since last 20-30 years. And if you're able to sit, somebody allows you to sit along, so you will be able to absorb the complete information just by striking a word. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this magical? So do it, and you will find that you will be beautifully assimilating the behaviors with people, learning with them, striking a chord, sharing the same frequency, and be friends. And you won't have any issue handling any people. So this is the series of NLP training, where I shall be telling you techniques about human behavior, about many things which are the basics of NLP, whether it's sensory acuity or it's knowing behavior, how to understand, how to anchor yourself, how to get sink into the state which takes you to success directly, and all those prerequisites for making a successful human being, a professional or a non-professional, right? So you please, before we finish up, you please like and subscribe to my channel, watch the videos which are available free of cost to you, so that you get the videos as soon as I post here. And if you have any inquiry, or if you have any comment to make, please make in comment section, and I'll within a week I shall be coming up with a video on sensory acuity, which is calibration. It's a beautiful science. NLP is a beautiful science, and let me know what you are interested in. And soon I'm going to launch a Facebook page where I'll be giving you maybe a week's training free of cost. There'll be a dedicated Facebook page, okay, because WhatsApp has become so crowded. So this was Mind Radius. Hope you loved watching my video. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye bye. See ya.